Hello Year 9, Miss Miles here to talk you through your Key Stage 4 option subject in PE. PE is still a course subject in years 10 and 11, so you will have 3 practical lessons over the 2-week timetable. If you choose PE as an option, you will have an additional 5 more lessons on top of your 3 practical core PE lessons. The course that is available to you is the Cambridge National Sport Studies qualification. This qualification will expect you to generate evidence across a variety of set criteria and units in both Year 10 and 11. You will see here that the qualification structure shows that you have 3 units that you will be assessed in. 1 is externally assessed and 2 are non-examined assessments, so we mark them for you. 2 are mandatory and 1 is optional. The contemporary issues in sport is the exam unit. The performance and leadership in sports activities is your performance and practical unit, they're both mandatory. The optional one is the increasing awareness of outdoor adventurous activities, and we've selected that for you because we have fantastic provision for this in Bude. You'll see that 4 out of the 5 lessons are timetabled in classrooms. For your coursework unit, we use computers through Google Classroom assignments where you have to gather evidence and write alongside a criteria your coursework information. You'll be expected to write in books and exam papers in preparation for your exam, and that will also be done in the classroom. You will have 1 lesson out of the 5 as a practical lesson, and this will look at a range of activities across the list that's provided from the exam board to us, and you will be assessed in 2 practical activities. In this, you will also look at leadership and coaching and planning sessions and your evaluation of your performance and leadership. You'll also have the opportunity to go on an off-site outdoor adventurous activity visit as part of your coursework unit and evaluate your planning and performance. With regards to each of the units, I'm just going to explain in a bit more detail what each of them entail. So Unit R184 is your contemporary issues in sport. This is your exam. You will have to sit a 1 hour and 15-minute exam. It will compose of 3 sections which have short answers, medium answers and long answers where you're responding to various different types of questions. Your Unit 185 is your performance and leadership. This covers 5 tasks that you have to complete. Your Unit R187 is your increasing awareness of outdoor and adventurous activities. This is across 4 tasks, of which some are practical because you're going to be completing an actual outdoor adventurous activity and evaluating your success in that. You'll see that the exam is 40%, the practical and leadership element is 40%, and the outdoor adventurous activity is 20%, obviously making up the whole course. Here you'll see in a bit more detail each of the units. The contemporary issues in sport, which is the exam unit, is where we deliver to you lessons where you learn the content to be able to apply the knowledge into your exam paper. Issues about affecting participation in sport, role of the sport of promoting values, what happens when we host major sporting events, for example the Olympics in the country. What does that happen? How does that improve participation in sport as a result? We look at national governing bodies and how they develop sport, and we look at the range of use of technology in sport and how that helps performance. In R185, your performance and leadership in sports activities, this is a set assignment where you will have to perform in 2 different sporting activities and lead and develop those transferable skills. We have to see you performing under pressure as a participant and a leader. And obviously we will look to see how you are able to organise and plan and then review your own performance and planning in these sports activity sessions. But we will teach you how to become a fantastic leader. And if you also choose to do the Sports Leaders Award in your core PE lessons, this will help you be successful in this unit. The R187 unit is about increasing awareness of the outdoor adventurous activities. Again, a set assignment. This is your coursework unit and will be mostly done on computer. You will have to research the provision of different types of outdoor adventurous activities in the UK, locally and nationally. You'll need to look at the equipment, clothing and safety aspects that are required for participating in these activities. You'll have to plan for and actually participate in one of the activities and then evaluate how you have done. Now, when you're assessed in this, just so you understand, you can get pass, merit, and distinction star in this course. We are aiming for you to get a level 2, and that's where we would like you to achieve, and that's what you will be aiming for. And just so you understand that if you were to get a level 1 pass, that's aligned to a GCSE grade 1. If you were to get a level 2 pass, that is the equivalent of a grade 4 at GCSE, which used to be a C. And if you were to get a level 2 distinction, that would be aligned to a GCSE grade 7, which would be an A in old terms. If you were to get a distinction star, then you're looking at a GCSE 8 or 9. Obviously, we would love you to all try and aim for that distinction star, and I'm sure you could all be capable of doing so. Here is just a few examples of the different ways that we learn and then apply our knowledge. So there are textbooks with information in it, and we provide that on the classrooms too, and during our lessons on our PowerPoints. There's an example question there of an exam question. That's an extended 8-mark question that you would need to apply all your knowledge and understanding into. And then we've got a little snapshot there of a piece of coursework that's been written by one of the Year 10 students. In addition to the written work, you'll obviously be performing, but also you'll have to write your lesson plans and how you would organise sessions in addition to being performing practically. So future opportunities, we offer 2 courses at Budehaven at A level. They are BTEC Sports Science and BTEC Extended Diploma in Sport. This course can lead you on to taking part in either one of those, depending on your achievement across all of your GCSEs in Maths, English and Science. But also you could choose to do the Cambridge Technical in Sports and any sort of physical activity or an apprenticeship, and then further on to university as a result of taking this as a prerequisite course. Now, sports studies careers could take you anywhere. The world of sport is huge with regards to careers. So you could end up, if you wanted to, being a high ropes instructor or a coach. You could be an analyst, a sports analyst. You could look at physiotherapy, PE teacher. You know, in the leisure industry, there are so many opportunities, and this course will obviously give you a step up in that direction if that is something that you are interested in. The sports studies course, because it has such a range of skills required across all 3 units, we believe that you can become, fantastic and very successful in the workplace and across other subjects as a result of applying yourself to this course. And you'll see there that we think that the skills that are included are being analytical, being creative, developing your leadership. You're able to plan, organise and research. You have to work as a team on so many occasions, so it's really wonderful to see you developing that and being able to verbally communicate and have fantastic presentation skills. That comes across in your work, in your coursework and in your practical unit, and then applying everything into your exam. Now, we really would love all of you to opt to take sports studies because we think it is a fabulous course, but we especially want you to consider these things. If you love playing a variety of sports and activities and you currently enjoy and take part in all of your PE lessons, then this is a course for you. If you enjoy leading and coaching, so if you feel confident about delivering sessions or it's something that you want to develop because that's something you want to do in the future. If you work really hard in written lessons and apply yourself in assessments or exams, because that's something you will have to do, then obviously, this is something that you will be fabulous at. If you have an interest in all areas of sports studies, it is especially the ones that we've spoken about on this presentation, but this really is not a practical subject. It has one unit that is practical. You have to understand that this is just about learning sports studies, not just about one particular sport. If you're able to work independently, then that is a really key skill to have because we expect you to do that on many of your units. And also you need to meet deadlines to keep up with your coursework unit deadlines. Now there's probably more questions that you have, but if you do, there's no problem at all. You come and see us. In the first instance, if you message myself, or you can speak to any of your PE teachers to guide you in the right direction. Some of them don't teach the course currently, so they will pass you to the teachers that do. And I would urge you to go and speak to any of the year 10s that are currently taking the course, because they can start telling you about the units that they have completed so far. If you have any further questions, then please come and speak to me. I really hope to see lots of you taking it next year. Thank you.